we're all gonna die.
Oh.
It's gonna happen.
Wow.
It might be 50 years from now. It might be tomorrow. It might be on this here podcast.
Good. That'd be good content.
It would be great content. But we're in luck, guys. We're in luck. Today we get to choose how we're going to die. Okay? This week we're deciding what the worst way to die is. And we have the lovely Nicholas Williams with us.
Hey, how are you?
It's the ReactCAST. Let's go. Hey, everyone. Real quick. It's me, Plachy. I'm here to inform you there's going to be no Joe Bereta theme song today. I know. It's sad. It's tragic. It was such a legendary song he sang. The footage from the beginning of the podcast is corrupted. We lost it to the echoes of time. And along with that, we also lost the beginning of our conversation with Nick, where I asked him some of his near-death experiences. So you're about to sneak into that conversation in 3, 2, 1...
When I was a kid, my mom had gotten in a car accident going up the hill. Uh-huh. And it was like this really steep hill that we had gotten. It was like the early 90s. So like they didn't really have the guardrails like they do now everywhere.
Okay.
And we had head on, me and my brothers and my mom coming back from like baseball practice or somebody, we had head on. And like if we had gone a little bit further, the van would have gone off the cliff. Ooh. And as a result, my brother like got his nose tore off.
You can't say that casually.
Yeah. Well, it's back. He's got a little scar. That's it, you know?
Like the tip of his nose just whoop.
No, it was like at the base. Like he had like slammed it.
Dude.
Like, thing, yeah. And then from that car accident, actually, we ended up being a part of the Buckle Up campaign.
Nope.
It was like this whole campaign in Washington State, and like we had like coffee mugs. It was like a heart with like a seatbelt on it.
Right.
And we had to like go like sit in front of like the Washington like committee,
and they
Senate
would just point at your brother's nose.
Yeah, my mom. Like I don't know if my mom said anything, but I remember like the next day, so on the. I wish I had the clip. I'm like sitting there like picking my hands like as the camera's like shooting, you know, because I'm like young.
Yeah.
And I'm like just picking at my hands. I used to have calluses and stuff. And the next day I went in, the lunch lady was like, "Hey, I saw you on the news yesterday." You know, she's like, "What were you picking at?"
You were reeled into safety propaganda.
This big seatbelt.
Big belt. Guys, you want to get into this little worst ways to die, would you rather?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thing we got going here. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios of dying, okay?
All right.
Possible ways in which our life is extinguished.
Right. You have to decide which way you'd want to go. Imagine that we're all about to die, and we have 2 choices of how we want to go.
All.
Always.
Always.
Just kill me. I'm going to do 3 kind of themed rounds with this. The first round will be rapid fire.
Okay.
Second round will be movie deaths.
Okay.
And the third round will be true deaths of people that are very outrageous, hard to believe.
Like Darwin Awards?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
So we'll do the rapid fire first.
So this is like we have to choose fast.
You can choose, you know,
Okay.
quicker than some of these other ones. We have
I'm interested to see what Nicole says.
burning to death versus drowning.
Can I have them both at the same time?
No.
That'd be impossible. That'd be a hell of a fire.
What it would be is somebody is holding you upside down in water. Like you're connected to a chain. Half of your body is underwater while your legs
That's
are on fire.
done. There you go, Nicole.
You're dead. Drowning, 100%.
I
Why?
think so. I think so.
Drowning, 100%.
Yeah, I do think drowning is a slightly easier.
I heard it's peaceful.
That's
after
what
a
I
certain-
heard, too.
yeah, after a certain, which I don't know how anybody would know that, to be quite honest, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
All right, drowning?
Yeah. It feels like burning. You just like it's like constantly singeing and burning, and you're like
And your
completely
skin
aware.
melts
Melting.
first, yeah.
Yep.
Once you get over the panic of drowning, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like there's probably a point of shock in that experience that you just tune out. Like
I would hope so.
But
Yeah.
drowning, I heard the same thing. Super peaceful once you take in that
last
big
breath.
last breath of water and it just fills your lungs.
It's like,
I mean, that's how we're born. You're just going back to the womb, baby.
there you go. Drowning.
Well, what if you're a witch? Then you get burned at the stake. You kind of feel a little.
All right, next one we have electrocuted versus choking.
Oh my god.
That was quick. Wow.
Happily
Wait
choking.
a minute. Happily.
Whoa.
Probably a situation. I'd be okay with it.
Yes. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I might do choke. I don't know. What if you're like choking on your favorite meal?
Oh, then I'd be
That's the
going
way
out
to
on my
go.
favorite meal.
That's what I mean. So that's why I think I'm leaning towards
That's
choking.
not how I was going, but okay.
I know.
Can you die from?
What?
Yes, you can die from choking on food.
It's another asphyxiation situation, kind of like drowning, but a little more violent.
You're
lot of
more like
pain.
aware, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, electrocuted. I mean, like, look, if I got hit by a lightning bolt and that was it, done,
That's the
done.
way.
Yeah, cool, done, out.
Just explode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go out. Like that movie Powder. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's talked about Powder since Powder came out. That's
Insane.
wild.
I swear
yes,
I'm
Powder.
40.
Holy crap. Opening day, Nick. Just like, can't wait to see Powder. Jesus. Electrocuted is also, you may not go right away. I knew a guy who was he would fix electrical wires, a line worker, which is incredibly dangerous.
Scary.
He went up and he was working on a line, and then he connected the arc on accident, and it went into his arm. It went down through his body,
Oh my God.
back up the other side of his body, and then it's always looking for a way out. It's looking for the next thing to connect to. Blew his arm off and blew his eye off.
Good grief.
And he lived.
Oh, no.
Just
Yeah, choking.
Yeah, choking.
Holy crap, Joe.
Yeah, maybe
nuts.
Yeah, choking's it's so electrocuted if it's a lightning bolt and I'm dead right away. But there's people that have been hit by lightning like 40 times.
Yeah, so
It's
if
pretty
an
crazy.
electrician shows up to my house without an arm and I'm gonna like get a refund. Hey, why don't we rain check this?
Yeah, we're not gonna.
All right, let's do the next one. We have
Oh,
shot
God.
versus stabbed.
Shot.
I
Both
have
of these
such
suck.
a strong. Yeah, I'm shot.
I think shot.
Oh, I'm so glad. This is the first time people have agreed with me on this.
Dude, stabbed is like intimate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to be close to somebody to like stab.
You also get stabbed many times.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's like watching a Dateline episode, you know, where it's like they stabbed him 57 times. It's like, good
Oh, God.
grief.
Both of them suck. And
They're all gonna suck.
They all
It's
suck.
dying.
And it matters how like good the person is with the weapon of choice. Like hit me in the heart, great.
But it's a dull knife that's getting your elbow.
Somebody shoots you in the leg once, and it's like they got 6 other shots, and they're just getting all over you, and then you bleed out. Give me in the heart. Do you guys hear how Damien Rice died?
No.
No.
It's Damien Rice. Yes. Well,
Who's Damien Rice?
I'm pretty sure he's a singer-songwriter. He sang "Cold Water." It was on the Closer soundtrack. Great song. Anyways, he was one of those like tortured singer-songwriters, and he committed suicide, or so they say.
Okay.
He stabbed himself in the heart
Insane.
twice.
How do you do that?
Well, you don't quite get it through all the first one.
No, I just mean how.
Oh, that's the pacemaker. Hold on. Let me go back.
Isn't that nuts?
Dude, I can't go there.
I think, yeah, because the rib cage is actually a lot sturdier than you think with the
So
knife.
you'd have to go pretty hard.
McConaughey with a knife.
Shot. You gotta do shot.
I think shot.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you could be walking down the street and just somebody just snipes you from a window. You know what I mean?
And
like,
done.
But
Lights
if you
out.
turn around, and look somebody in the eyes, and they're like, ah,
It's gonna be
gah, gah,
slow.
gah. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, what happened?
Oh gosh, yeah. Those
Okay.
knife rampages that you hear about,
Scary.
horrible.
Next, we have hypothermia versus heat stroke.
Hypothermia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just go to
Easy.
sleep.
Yep.
Is it just like sleep?
Well,
You just
like
go to
you
sleep.
get really cold, but
and
then you'll
you
just
go to sleep?
go to sleep.
You're miserable for a bit, but you're also miserable with heat stroke. But I feel like that's
Longer.
longer and
Longer.
more miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose heat stroke. I do hot yoga. I just feel like if I was in the middle of a heat stroke, I could do like a fun accent with it. You know, be like, oh, it's hot here. Like you're
slowly going away.
patting my brow. You know what I mean? Like it's toasty.
Are you looking up the story?
I'm making sure I said the right person.
Oh, Damien Rice. I could have looked it up.
What if he
Joe?
was still alive?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I think Damien Rice was wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay.
You guys keep
a
talking.
guy. All right, let's go to the next one without Joe. Last one for the rapid fire: falling to your death versus being
Ooh,
poisoned.
falling.
I think falling too.
Absolutely falling.
Why?
Oh, I like
What? Did I miss something?
Yeah, please.
What the hell are you talking about? Why you want to fall like into that panic and just falling setting in? But a poison that you drink, you're like, like that's it.
It
Like,
could be slow
Okay, but
too.
like as long as you're falling from high enough, then you get to you know it's coming. You see the ground coming towards you, but you get like a nice, like really
Skydive.
cool experience.
I
Right
want to
before-
embrace death the way you do. That is insane. I'm already falling. I know I'm gonna die. So hey,
Yeah, enjoy the ride
twinkle,
down.
twinkle, little star. Let's go. Like I don't like.
One hundy choosing falling. Are you
Really?
kidding me?
Yeah.
Just like one, depending on how far you fall from. That could be fun.
That
Out
could
of
be
a
really
plane.
fun.
Just like, wee.
All the way.
You get to
But like,
accept
all the
it.
way.
Boom, you're dead. Poison is long. It's excruciating.
Not
it's
always.
painful. Let's assume it is.
I mean, unless it's like that lady that put antifreeze in her husband's drink for like 8 months until he finally died.
Yeah,
like,
that's
that
bad.
would be brutal.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
But I
most
think of
the-
it more like Shakespeare, a little bit more romantic, like Romeo and Juliet. You know, we shall die together.
Immediate.
I don't know.
They're
why
not French. Romeo and Juliet.
We shall do these.
Upon young window breaks.
Capulet.
I assume none.
Did you figure
are-
out the human?
Yes, I did. I'll talk about that in a second.
The human.
I assume that most poisons aren't immediate.
Me too.
They're
Yeah.
incredibly painful, and they just break down your cells very slowly, and that sucks. But what sucks about it more is just the feeling of stupidity that you would have. Because you either did something dumb on accident, you ate the wrong thing, you
Okay.
ingested something that you shouldn't have, or somebody got the one up on you.
Damn.
What if it's
And
like
you're like, oh, who did it? Who did it?
like The Last
it
of
will-
Us, right? And when the dude was dying, and then the other dude drank the wine together.
Yeah,
and they kind of
you're
went
right.
peacefully together. Like that's what I think of when I think of poison.
does
Like a
have a
nice
point.
romantic, like.
Like a sleep, but
Okay,
that's not really
let me go,
poison.
but
You're
if-
cheating on the poison game.
I didn't get any boundaries. I didn't get the rule book.
All right.
I feel like if we had something that was like that, we should be using it, or the judicial system should be using that. But I feel like every time you hear about an execution via poison, it always goes very, very poorly because they haven't quite, yeah.
No, it goes pretty well.
You been?
He hangs out there.
I've definitely read many stories of it all really not going going
Okay, real quick, I'd like to do a
Then go
nice
back
little
to the firing
tangent and an
squad.
apology. I know some
Right
of
into
you.
your camera, John.
I know
Right
some of
into
you
your
music lovers out there have been screaming for the last 6 minutes, and I apologize. But you have to admit they're kind of similar in vein. It was not Damien Rice, amazing singer-songwriter as well. It was a different tortured singer-songwriter, Elliott Smith.
Elliott Smith.
Elliott Smith. Listen
you
to
for that
both the
correction.
music. Yeah. I'll leave now.
I don't know
Great
either
job,
one of
Joe.
these people are.
Okay, round 2. I have 3 pair-ups of movie deaths. Okay.
I still
Great.
think falling. No way. I just can't buy it. Because what if you don't like the electrocution? What if you don't die on that first drop? You know
That's
what I
what he
mean?
said.
What if you just break all your bones? You're just like hanging out.
This
like,
is
hey,
how
are ya?
how you die. So the
Yeah.
assumption is that you're falling from high enough. And also, I know I don't want to survive, so I'm going to try and twist so I go neck first.
You're swan diving.
Yeah.
Oh, I will swan dive into death.
And Nicole is starting her attempt, and it's a triple forward somersault. Oh, there's enough time. She somehow changed
No, I've
momentum,
actually-
and now she's doing a backflip.
I've definitely thought about it. Like, if you're going, like, go all the way.
17
Make
gainers.
sure it.
Okay, now she's got
takes.
her arms out wide, and she's in the Christ pose. Oh, she is now flipping upside down, and she's dead. All right, 10 out of 10.
Tens across the board. Except for the French.
Yeah, French.
7.
Okay.
The other thing about, look, Nick, if you fall and you don't die right away, I would contend that if we were just sitting there like, wiggling in your broken bones, you just got poisoned by falling. So same thing.
No, but what about those ladies in the commercial? Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
No,
What just happened?
I'm not going to Urkel this.
We're moving on. Round 2 is movie deaths, okay? First matchup here. We got being in a Saw movie, dying by Saw trap, or being in a Final Destination movie,
Neither?
death by Final Destination.
I know neither of these franchises.
Give me that final.
Yeah, give me Final
I
Destination.
think so too.
There's no torture. It's just like you're just in the wrong place, man. All of a sudden, the earth opens up, you get swallowed. You're like, oh, that happened.
It is like, yeah, natural disaster style.
Some are worse than others, like when a drain sucks out your butthole.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Yeah, but most of them are quick.
Final Destination 12, yeah.
I remember seeing a trailer for Final Destination, and I think it had the logs on the back of a truck, and I couldn't drive behind trucks, but I never saw the movie.
Oof, that scene is nuts.
Yeah. Well, it was quick though. You know what I mean?
For some of them.
I guess between the two, I would go that.
Saw, you're tortured. You're in the room,
But
and he's
Saw,
play a game, and
hold
you're
on,
I don't
guys.
want to.
Saw, you have a way to escape.
Well, you said we're
You
dying.
said it's dying.
That's true. Never
It's your
mind.
death.
Which sucks in Saw, it sucks worse because again, it's that whole I could do this, and then you have that moment of fuck, I failed.
lost.
Damn it. And
Yeah.
then, the rear neck is- it's like a double death.
Yeah, dude. I'm not trying to be mentally drained by the time it goes.
Intelligently insulted.
It's this Rubik's Cube, or you're done.
And everybody's almost there. They got one turn on the Rubik's Cube,
Yeah.
and then it's 1, 0. And
No, thank you.
and then it falls in
Also,
slow
Joe,
motion.
so much language.
I know. I've swore a lot. The Rubik's Cube is falling in slow motion because the machine broke my neck.
Yeah.
It falls. It hits the ground and it clicks into place. It's solved perfectly. The door opens, but your stupid, dumb, broken neck.
That's going to be in the next one.
Yep. Problem with Final Destination is the possibility of having the prevision.
Yeah, you have a
precognition
idea
of it, and you have to live with the anxiety of trying to avoid it.
Yep.
That sucks.
Scary.
I didn't think about that part.
But I think I'd still choose it over
I
that.
did too.
Give me log to the face.
Yeah. Lock to the face. Okay, next movie one, we got the 2012 Apocalypse versus the Thanos snap.
Is that how you say it?
Thanos snap.
2012 Apocalypse, like the Apocalypto?
The movie 2012 when pretty much every natural disaster happened on Earth.
Oh. No, Snap. Snap.
Snap, baby.
I think Snap too.
Snap, crackle, pop,
But they
baby.
also didn't die.
True. But let's say they did die in this
They
universe.
did die.
Yeah.
Yeah. They died.
Yeah. And that seems so peaceful, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the perfect death.
It's flakes. You turn into flakes.
Yeah, baby. Frosted Flakes.
Nick?
They're great.
Nick wants to survive.
I know, I
natural
can't.
disasters.
Well, it would be kind of cool to see a super volcano happen, and then it'd be instant death.
Yeah, I feel you could see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe Waterworld, you know what I mean?
Giant
just living on
wave.
a boat for a little bit,
But
before
if-
everything goes sideways.
You're
Yeah.
in Thanos Snap. You also have the Avengers, so you've also seen some cool stuff from them.
This is true.
Yeah, but
Tony
that's-
Stark is cradling your disappearing body as you go. Robert Downey Jr. is staring in your eyes. You fly off in flakes, and then in slow motion, the Rubik's Cube falls. We're gonna solve that damn cube.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody was going to hold me, it'd be the Aquaman. I'm a big guy.
Jason.
Momoa,
Yeah, but he smells like fish.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Ahi?
All right, last one of the movies. We got Raiders of the Lost Ark, the face melting scene at the end.
yeah.
Or Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, the Holy Grail, when he ages super, super fast.
You chose poorly.
Yep. This one's tough.
No, age
No,
me.
age.
Age me.
This one's tough for me.
He drank out of the wrong cup,
Dude,
right?
what would that feel like, though?
You live your entire life to the fullest, and then you die.
Right on.
And then your skeleton corpse, for some reason, flies
still
backwards 10 feet and smashes into a wall.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. The face melting is gnarly, dude.
It's
Are you
gnarly.
kidding me?
It
You just
is
look
gnarly.
down, your face is falling into your hands. No, thank you.
Trying to put it back.
I'd rather get some gray hairs and move on.
You know what's funny? Both are just God being gotcha.
Yeah.
Both of them are F you, buddy.
Yeah.
He was a carpenter.
I swear again, I'm so sorry, Nicole. God dang it.
Okay.
Swear jar.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to YouTube.
Ah, no,
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, last round here. This is the bigger round. This has some unbelievable true deaths that have happened. I can't wait to read some of these. First, we have death by soup. And what I mean by this...
Top ramen. You're not supposed to eat it past the expiration. There is no expiration on top ramen.
So this happened in Rio de Janeiro, and what happened was a nursing technician
Oh, was it
accidentally
Rajwada?
put soup into a person's feeding tube. Or not feeding tube, my bad. IV drip.
Oh, there was no accident there. No. That's nonsense. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
I don't know what idiot believed that accidentally. I opened the Campbell's soup, right, and I put it in there like you're supposed to, but it just went into the wrong spot.
You guys, blood. Very important question. What kind of soup?
That I don't think it's specified.
It's where? It's in Brazil?
Rio de Janeiro.
Because there's a soup called feijoada that is in Rio. And when I wanted to go eat it there, I asked the concierge at my hotel, like, where is there good feijoada? It's like this bean stew. It's delicious. And he goes, oh, no, you can't eat it. Nightmares.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
That's it? That's all you got?
That was all I got. He wouldn't tell me where to go.
You didn't eat it?
No, I wouldn't.
You found it?
Googled it, and I found another place to go to, but he would not tell me a location.
Did you eat it?
Nightmares.
I did. I didn't have nightmares.
That's the biggest question.
It was delicious.
Did you crap yourself?
No.
That's the nightmares that I thought you might be talking about.
It might
yourself?
be. Yeah. No.
Okay, well,
nightmares.
the other option here is death by coffee, which is same thing happened in Rio de Janeiro.
It's a dangerous place, Rio.
Where somebody put coffee into a blood drip instead.
There is no accidents. This is nonsense.
Serial killer.
Yeah, exactly. The same person. Oh, we keep letting Bob handle the IVs, and as you know, everybody's a goner.
So, death by coffee IV or death by soup IV?
They're on a budget. They're like, well, we need to get some of these people out of here.
Man, imagine the buzz you
The
have.
buzz. Yeah. I was thinking that. Would it affect that? It might.
Both of these suck.
I'd take coffee.
I take coffee.
I don't know the science about either of them, but I'm leaning coffee. I don't know why.
I feel like soup would be thicker. So, like, as it's going into your IV, it's going to cause your, like, veins to swell. Whereas coffee is sort of the same, like, liquid viscosity. So, like...
You might just slowly pass out.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
These were not associated incidents?
No.
This is insane.
I know, dude.
Her name is Rio, and she'll kill you with a bag.
All right, we're doing coffee? I think so.
I think coffee, yeah, because it feels like you're just going to, like, be dancing a bunch, and it's going to be
cool.
like a heart attack. You know what I mean? Just,
Yeah.
God, I'm jazzed up right now.
Okay, next up we have death by Segway, which the story of this is that...
Is this not the infamous one?
It's the infamous one.
I don't know the infamous one.
Oh, this is the infamous one.
His name was Jimmy Heselden, and he bought Segway Inc. in 2009. He wasn't the inventor of Segway, but he was the CEO of Segway.
He Elon Musked it.
Jimmy. He Elon Musked it, correct.
Yep.
And he was on a Segway on top of a cliff, and there was a person walking their dog walking by. He tried to use the reverse function of the Segway. It didn't go well, and he flew off the cliff and died.
On the Segway.
On the Segway.
The Segway?
Couldn't he have jumped off? Are you strapped into a Segway?
No.
I feel like you could just step off before the cliff happened and then live. I'm so lost. Like, why wouldn't he just get off of it?
Well, didn't it go backwards or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was, and those things can
They go
run.
fast.
They can run. So if it
he
just
was hanging
quick,
out on a cliff on a Segway that he didn't properly know how to use.
After buying
thought
the
he was
company.
going to go forward, went backwards, and fell off the cliff instead of just maybe stepping off of the Segway. How did this guy get that much money to buy Segway to begin with? Whose son is he?
Well, his dad bought Skip It back in the day, and when his dad died, woo!
and then our other one we have death by biting your tongue.
Is that a real? You can what?
A guy. This was back in the 1880s. He fell and bit his tongue so hard that it caused gangrene. That then ended up killing him. This sounds
slow death.
The worst.
Yeah. Dude, so my younger brother, growing up, literally had his tongue stitched like 4 times. He would run around like there was like 4 kids, 5 boys in the house.
Is this the
We'd
same
always
with the
rough
nose?
out. No, different ones. And he would always run like this, you know. So so he fell up the stairs one time and like boom, there it was. He had to get it sewed up. We were playing in the backyard doing something. Again, he ran into me in my face because he knocked my braces out. And, like, he had his tongue out, and he, like, bit it then, too. We were both in the emergency room.
Poor mother. Your poor mother.
I know.
Yeah.
How many boys?
There was 5 of us at one time.
Oh, my
4 of
God.
us. Yeah.
All between the ages of what?
Like, really close in age. Like, I think my oldest brother now is 42.
So just a few
Josh's
years
like
older.
35. So
Yeah.
we're all within like 8 years.
A
That's
nightmare
nice.
for your mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, she just sent us outside to play. We just came back with injuries.
Yeah, parts of your body falling off.
All right. Segue.
Segue.
Oh,
Yeah,
segue.
you choose
I thought you were
segue.
doing a segue to I was like, because that's one of my jokes when I do stand-up. I'm like, well, that's a segue, I guess. I don't know. Nicole's using my mind. You're stealing my stuff.
Again. Ugh. Segue, yeah.
Segue
100%.
100%.
No, I'm not dying on a segue.
Dude.
Absolutely not. I'll bite
Biting-
my tongue.
Dude.
Hey, I never bite my tongue. I'll bite my tongue.
I'm
I'm not dying on a damn Segway. I'm not at the Santa Monica Pier trying to hang out with people with their little tiny helmet on, just rolling down. All of a sudden, I don't know how to get off. I ride it into the ocean and drown.
There is-
As I just hold on to the Segway for dear life as it drags me to the bottom of the ocean. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not being Jimmy, whoever this guy is.
We have to take into account the story that might be told. Your legend. Your what you're remembered by.
Both
That's
suck.
what I'm saying. What
Yeah.
the hell are you talking about? I'd rather get an infectious disease from accidentally biting my tongue or
Dude.
something instead of a damn Segway.
How often
That's like
have you
dying on rollerblades. It's like, well, we told him not to skate there, but he wanted to.
Okay.
He's like, let's go to the Grand Canyon and just see if we could get on the edge.
Just as lame to say you died by biting your tongue.
I know it is.
How did you fall? Like, did you fall? Did you run into your brother's braces?
No, I just bit my
Both
tongue.
obituaries suck.
They do. Okay, moving on. Segue to the next one. Death by gender reveal.
Is that like
This-
the baby thing?
Yes.
Yes, this
Is
is
that a baby thing?
this is pretty common.
I don't have
Yeah.
kids.
I think there's probably been more than one death by gender reveal. The one that I picked out was one where they essentially made a pipe bomb unknowingly to
Nobody needs to do gender reveals that involve pyrotechnics.
Or
right.
at all.
So they
Fair.
Like,
Also
I don't know.
fair.
I don't know when gender reveals became a thing. Like all of a sudden, it's like, okay, we're gonna do an ice bath, or we're gonna shoot a pigeon, or it's like I don't know what. Shoot a pigeon. It's like why? Like who cares? I'm just like put up an Instagram post like, hey, it's a boy. I don't know, whatever. Like
I
call
agree,
it
dude.
even. Like
it's the internet. It's wanting to be viral. It's wanting to be famous.
Woo,
Yeah.
Fun police over here.
This family made a makeshift pipe bomb using gunpowder. They filled like a steel umbrella with gunpowder and color powder. It was Florida.
it was. God dang.
And then it just blew up and sent shrapnel everywhere. Oh my God. Insane. Okay?
Did it kill one of the parents?
It killed the grandma.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I didn't want to mention that, but
Look,
At the end of the day, you're replacing.
yeah,
that in a
that's
couple
not
months.
too bad. Yeah, she was on her way out. Yeah, it's okay.
Someone's on their way in.
death by gender reveal or death by atomic wedgie.
Good grief.
So, a 58-year-old was asphyxiated by an atomic wedgie. What happened was his stepson during a fight
Oh, I bet he regrets that decision. I should never have married her.
he was knocked unconscious and the elastic band from the underwear was wrapped over his head and it was so tight that he asphyxiated.
Well,
But he was knocked out.
He was knocked out.
He got murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stepson was sentenced 30 years to prison. So he got
Man's an arch criminal. He needs to be there for the rest of his life. You killed your stepdad by giving him a wedgie and then watching him struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he had to struggle for a little bit. And once that underwear is over your head.
I'm hoping if he was knocked unconscious, there was no struggle. That's our hope.
Oh man, how big's his
There
underwear?
was a fight before.
Yeah, a fight that led him. Yeah.
I just can't imagine.
So there was a struggle and there was already a pain that happened before he got
There must
knocked
have been. Yeah.
No, there was. I remember this story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know this story.
Dad.
Ugh. So there were fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It sounds like that stepson won.
Yeah. Fisticuffs to rips and
I'm
butts.
going gender
I
reveal.
am sadly as well.
I'm a grandma. I've lived a nice long life.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're always good.
I also will have to choose gender reveal.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have somebody choke me out with my underwear.
And again, knowing that that's how you died, that's tough. That's rough.
Both really, really suck.
Okay, next we have death by cow.
Death by cow.
That's it.
I don't even know what it
on
is. Death
here.
by cow.
Oh,
I'm
This
in.
isn't what you would think death by cow would be.
an E. coli
What
burger?
this was
Oh.
it was an 82-year-old, and they were reportedly urinating next to a train track in India. The train hit a cow, which threw it over 100 feet into the air and slammed it into the person, killing the person.
Awesome.
I'm still down. Death by cow. I'm in.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
That's
Man.
epic.
Wow.
I would want like the Doppler effect of the cow coming close.
Aren't cows are sacred, aren't they, in India?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that might maybe it was like a miracle.
Oh.
Like maybe it was like a
Maybe it's an honor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, like
It could have been, dude.
oh wow.
Then we have death by puppy. And what I mean by this, Nick, a man pulled up to his house, which had a metal gate in front of it. The dog was in the car with him. He stopped the car in the driveway, got out of his car, left the car running. He went to open the metal gate. At the same time, the dog pressed the gas pedal of the car. It flew forward and killed the guy.
That's
How? Like, how could you predict that happening?
it's a calculated maneuver.
Yeah, it was a shelter
Is it,
dog
Joe?
that had been abused. He had a backstory, and the owner looked like his previous owner.
I like where this is going.
It's like Homer Bound 3, The Revenge. Cow, for sure. I'm taking cow.
Cow, because amazing.
I take back the cow because the cow dies in one scenario and the puppy gets to live in the other scenario.
Oh, she's right.
Kill again.
To kill
To
again.
kill again?
Dude, there's a revenge puppy out there. I'm totally for that plot line too.
Dude, that would be the horror movie you'd watch.
I would watch Revenge Puppy.
Dude, I think Revenge Puppy is an anime.
Yeah, I would also watch Revenge Puppy the anime.
Also
Death by cow, I'm going to choose.
Dexter type puppy.
Yeah, it totally is.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, we got two more matchups here. Death by tombstone.
Pizza?
Great movie.
I'm glad you said that. I was hoping someone would think that.
Pizza. Where's that? That was a plate.
It's a frozen pizza.
Oh, it's a
Pizza.
frozen pizza.
Yeah, that's not what this was. This was a 74-year-old was decorating his family grave's plot with his wife on Easter. At the same time, his mother-in-law's gravestone somehow got dislodged from ice because I guess it was the winter time, and it fell on top of him at the same time.
His mother-in-law?
His mother-in-law.
Oh, no.
I know, dude. Thank you.
No way. Oh, dude, that's Revenge Puppy.
That's Revenge Puppy.
Oh, no. From the grave, on the grave.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Mary Todd.
Easy transport.
Yeah. He's already at where he needs to be.
That's what happened. He was buried right there, right next to it.
Stop it.
on
he
the
was.
day.
No
Same day.
way. So she can torture him for all eternity?
Maybe.
Oh, God. And
okay.
now her gravestone, her new one just says, got him.
With a winky face. Okay, or we have death by dead snake. So this was a Chinese cook, and he was making a cobra soup, which is like a delicacy in some parts of China. And he chopped off the head of the snake, put it to the side, chopped off the rest of the body for the soup. 20 minutes later, goes to grab the snake's head to throw it away. It bites him. Venomous, kills him.
Oof.
Crazy.
Yep.
I didn't
Death
even know
by
that was
snake.
possible. I knew lizards could do that, but I didn't think
But the
a
snake's
snake-
not alive. It just has the reflexes? Or
Yeah,
is
that's
that
I
the
guess
deal?
what it
Yeah.
is. It's reflexes.
Yeah, you just throw the damn head away.
Yeah.
Immediately, or use the knife to.
Whoops.
You have to go through because there's still good. I don't know. There's still good things in the head of a snake if you're going to cook the snake. But you want to keep that. That's why it's there.
Yeah.
better.
A brain or something?
Kitchen management.
Maybe it's going to be better kitchen management.
Can you eat certain poison after you cook it?
Yeah.
Like, you can?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No,
like,
no.
so you could cook a snake head essentially and eat it.
I don't know about a cobra, but there are different, like, some poisons, if you cook it the right way, will not be toxic anymore.
Man, that's a dangerous game.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous game. That's wild.
Yeah.
So we have death by your mother-in-law's tombstone or death by a dead snake head.
Yeah, give me
I'm
the
on
snake. Yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah.
a poison, though.
Yeah, but like, I mean, look.
You already said poison. He's in for poison.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You were
I'm-
down for poison.
Yeah, I'm consistent.
And also, as I'm going, I'm eating some of that soup that I've made, so I have like a delicious last meal.
That's true.
No, it's actually going into your IV.
Oh, then I'm like having a vibrant party. I'm on the mushroom trip with Nick.
Hey, let's go. Let's get weird.
I'm just assuming the tombstone's quick, so I'm going to go.
That's what I want to do.
I'm assuming it's quick. It may not be.
Tombstone.
Depends how
And-
big the tombstone was.
Yeah, I think it was quick. I think it was immediate lights out.
Okay.
Let's
I
do
just
it,
wouldn't
Joe.
want,
Let's
like,
do it.
If I actually got married someday and I was like in love with this woman, like all of a sudden her mom's tombstone murdered me.
It does suck.
I don't know. I just would. I'm like, damn, okay. Like I thought we were cool, Carol. Like,
Brutal. Carol. All right, last one here, guys. We have Death by Laughing.
yeah, Doug.
This was so. There's a story with this, and I don't know the show. Maybe you guys know what the show is. The show was Kung Fu Capers.
Yes.
Kung
yes.
Fu.
I know
Capers?
exactly this death.
That's why it
No clue.
I know this death.
was a 1975 show. That's why I
Yep,
was like,
it's a
you
British,
guys,
Like
British
capers,
show.
like the food capers, or like thieves.
The Kung Fu cooking show?
Capers with a K.
It was not the most politically correct of
Okay.
shows.
It was a specific episode too, or
Yes.
a Kung Fu Capers episode of the Good. Gosh, I can't speak.
The
Goodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Goodies was like a British comedy group that did Monty Python-esque comedy and stuff.
Okay.
And Kung Fu Capers was one of the episodes that was, oh, that's racist. But it caused a certain gentleman to laugh so hard.
For 25 minutes straight, which I don't know how they measured that unless there was someone else there. with
I
him.
think his wife was there.
That would make sense.
Until he died. And she actually sent a letter to the Goodies afterwards and said, at least you made the last
yeah.
moments pleasant.
yeah. Okay, so we have that
So racism kills. Is what you're saying.
versus
My very racist husband died laughing. Thank you.
God, if we get more of that racist entertainment, I'll take out the whole family.
I will give them different times. Comedy was different there, but
Then we have Death by Happiness. Okay? This was a 53-year-old guy from Hungary. He was playing a soccer game. He scored a goal and was so excited that he had a heart attack from the excitement.
Wow.
Both very nice ways to go.
One up on your friends. I scored on you. I'm doing my celebration. My heart
But
explodes.
laughing. We've all probably had those laughs where it really starts to hurt.
Yeah.
yeah.
Starts to hurt.
Yeah, your head hurts.
Everything starts to hurt.
You're probably not breathing very well.
Uh-uh.
But you're still laughing.
But would you be? Yeah, dude, it's just crazy. Like, would you still be laughing as you're dying, or like when did that?
He must have had a heart attack
Yeah, I
too or
think he
something.
had I was gonna say, didn't he also have a heart attack?
Yeah, but still, like, when did that switch happen between the laugh and the heart attack?
It might have been going at the same time, but he had joy through the pain.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm dying.
yeah, I'll go with that. I'm going to go with laughing just to experience that feeling, that one thing that nobody else really experiences. Everybody else could experience a soccer goal,
Yeah.
right? And have
Yeah.
that, like, I
And
made
then,
it and I'm
yay,
excited. Yeah. Give me the laughing. That's so messed up. It'd be like
It is
death
pretty
by sneezing.
Oh,
yeah.
Finley had some very aggressive sneezes.
I always am afraid of death by hiccups, having too many
My
hiccups.
dad had hiccups for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I've had a similar experience. It's one of the most horror. Like, I
he couldn't
hate
sleep.
it.
He
You
couldn't
can't do anything.
Yeah, they would like have to drug him to get him to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, no, thank you.
yeah, that's a bad one.
I'm gonna have to get some hiccups. I'm just kidding.
All right, that's our worst ways to die.
Hey, we did it.
For joining us on that journey.
Ugh.
How we feeling after that?
Surprisingly all right.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. We can get it. We want to do some honorable mentions. of
Sure,
some
hit
crazy
us real
ones.
quick.
I have some wacky ones. One of them is Draco. This was
Malfoy?
not Draco Malfoy. We didn't get a last name. This guy was
that a
from
Harry
Athens,
Potter
Greece. It is a Harry Potter thing.
Draco.
He is known draconian laws. You've heard of that? That's who this was based off of.
Okay.
Made harsh laws. But he was on a stage, and all his followers, his people that loved him, fans of him, started throwing like clothes and hats onto the stage, and it filled up so much that he ended up drowning in the clothes and the hats and
There's
stuff.
no way these are real.
Dude,
Like, he couldn't
this
have, like,
one I
moved
can
a
guarantee.
blouse. This guy couldn't move a blouse? Is that what you're telling me? Like, this blouse is in my face.
So this
I
makes
might
me-
as well just let it be there.
This
Like, for
makes
making
me-
such strong rules, what's this guy's problem? Like, how about you just be organized? I don't... Start organizing
It was the old days. They didn't know that.
And clothes were heavier back
They were
then.
heavier.
They still
And
knew
sharper.
They knew what piles were, though.
Give this guy some respect, man. He's dead.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him any respect. He made terrible rules. Like, and then he like died by like pantyhose. Like, it's just kind of, come on.
So a lot of these came from on Wikipedia. There is a humongous list of unusual deaths, and this goes back
Been there.
from the 2020s to BC times.
But Wikipedia, where anybody can edit anything.
So
What?
Each
What
one
did you just say? Oh, God, I got to check all my React videos.
I actually wanted to be extra research on this one, so I went down to the things where it links to articles. So I got it, man.
No, I totally believe this happened.
I think still one of my
What
favorites
Snopes
is
said.
the death by molasses.
Oh, please tell this.
that one's
It was
insane.
in Boston, and so it was something like these giant containers of molasses exploded and just sent like floods of molasses
Wait.
down the streets of Boston.
Like, filled the streets.
Filled
we're
the
not,
streets.
Oh, okay.
When we're saying like huge, like silo grain, like grain silo-sized
Yeah.
things that ruptured, and tidal wave of molasses went through the town.
Do you remember how long ago this happened?
18.
Oh, damn.
Something.
I was wondering like
19?
if there were
Might be early
survivors.
1900s.
Early 19?
Yeah.
Damn. Because I'd want to hear like what that looked like
I think
from
it
a
took
survivor.
I think it took out a number of people, too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also one of beer. Beer did the
Yep.
same thing. Like beer factories in London like flooded and killed a ton of people.
I'd be trying to get my hands on
But,
that
like-
Immediately.
I'm a phenomenal swimmer.
one. I'd be doing a backstroke.
Yeah, beer feels a little more like drowning, but like, could you imagine just like sticky, slow molasses? Like,
Ugh.
that's a crazy experience.
Like quicksand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's frightening. Quicksand, lungs filling up with... Ugh.
Yucky.
Wait, would you rather a tsunami or an earthquake? Which way would you rather go?
Oh, earthquake.
Earthquake. Ooh.
Earthquake.
Just depends. Am I being swallowed by the earth, or is a building falling on me?
Whatever you decide.
Do I just trip and fall and bite my tongue and choke on it?
Or tornado.
Or tornado. Oh, the best.
I mean, you could do all of them. Hurricane, volcano, hurricane.
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 You better watch out there. There's a hurricane coming.
I don't know the earthquake.
Well, I guess let's do this. What if you
Yeah.
had to pick a way to die? What way are you dying? What is your ultimate
Yeah.
go out?
Oh,
I think this is too easy. Though.
yeah. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to bed and I just don't wake up.
I think so too. And I know like the idea of going out with a bang and going out with like some super epic thing happening, but I think I would feel better that way, going out in peace like that. Yeah.
Oh no, mine was always driving a fast car in the canyons and like Thelma Louising it off and like going to a crash, like fiery crashy burn.
Wow.
Imagine like old Nicole doing that. That'd be awesome, dude. That's what I know.
Like I gotta get it up
Drifting.
to like 140.
Okay.
I mean, that would be fun. It'd
That
be
would be
fun.
really
I don't
fun.
blame you.
Okay.
Nick?
He's really
I
contemplating.
know. He's been like this the whole time.
Well, it's an interesting question. I feel like it depends on how old I am. Like if it was now, I'd want to do something epic, you know? Like I don't know, like go and like shoot somebody.
No, you're murdering. You're not dying.
What?
Oh, hold on. Let me say it like Dexter style.
okay.
Dexter style,
Oh.
like somebody that was like bad, you
serial
know what I mean?
killer,
Like,
yeah.
Taking
like-
somebody out.
Yeah,
Okay.
like somebody that was like
You're a hitman type of thing.
Yeah, like I'm an assassin.
Yeah,
you know what I
somebody.
mean? And then, like,
But then
I
what
know,
happened?
And you get
I didn't have
caught.
the thought finished before I said it.
And you get put in jail.
Get put in jail for being a hero, and while I'm in jail, I get stabbed to death by the other people that are
gonna
a
do
part of the
something-
criminal activity.
You're a martyr now.
Yeah. I want to go down in history, baby.
They're gonna do other things to you before that point.
Lucky.
Hey. Do your worst.
All right.
Like if El Chapo, you know what I mean? Like if El Chapo, if I was like right next to El Chapo, then I was like, bang, and then they were like, oh no,
You're
get
done.
him.
Now we're gonna get you back.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought of what you want to have happen to you after you're dead? Like what
yes.
with your body?
Turn into diamonds.
Turn into diamonds.
That can happen.
Yeah.
That Kale has to wear? Because you're
Who do you
dying
wanna go
first.
And
first?
give
Yeah.
to his new wife.
So that,
Oh wow!
I totally told
wear
him when I
these.
go, please get married again. Like I want you to continue having a fulfill like
How
happy
young
life.
are you when you? Please don't.
Stop dying, Nicole.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, no, my mom. That was
He's like
my mom.
80. He's like, no, love again, Kale, love again. He's like, actually, I'm okay. I think I'm pretty quick behind you.
You can take him out.
I don't think
You
I'll
will be a
alive.
dictator. Get ready.
Yeah, no, my mom's big one was she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be cremated, and she doesn't want to be put like on a dusty shelf, and she definitely doesn't want to go into the like earth because bugs and dirt. So we were trying to like find alternate ways, and one of them is that you can get turned into diamonds. You could get turned into like a record. You could turn into a firework. You could become a tree. Like lots of other things.
I like
she definitely
the
doesn't want to
tree.
get dumped in the ocean because that would be like gross with all the fishes. And so Diamond is kind of like the place that we all landed at. And then she really wants to design.
Is that just a compression thing? Like
It's a
you're taking the
compression thing with
carbon and
that,
you're
yeah.
okay.
And then she really wants to design the family jewels
Oh, okay.
so that we could all
Have it.
then go into some heirloom
Yeah.
piece
This is
that
creative.
gets passed
I
down.
I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh man, I have my granddad's like Seiko watch, and that's about it. I'm cool. Like,
Though I do imagine like future generations being like, oh God, what do I
What
do
is
with
this?
this?
Yeah.
But what's the market for something like that? Let's say Obama passes, right? And he gets turned into diamonds.
Yeah.
Is that worth, is like the Obama diamond worth way more than the Nicole diamond?
Yes. Definitely.
Depends on who you're asking.
That's interesting. It's not blood diamonds, it's death diamonds.
Death diamonds.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I love it.
I definitely feel like being buried, maybe it's just me, but like I feel like a lot of people my age don't want that anymore. Like that's less common to do. Being bugs, yeah.
Slowly decaying.
cut my head off, put it in a freezer, like Walt Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Still
if
around.
we get that technology, I'll just come back to life, baby.
Possible, dude. It's possible.
Just
Nick
wake
the
up.
head. I've had a couple thoughts of this. One, to talk about the burying, I don't want to do that because there's this weird, like, and no shame to anybody else.
No.
There's
Don't
like
shame them, Joe.
You're taking like land
Oh,
for a very,
interesting.
like space of the earth for a very long time. It just seems incredibly like short-sighted and selfish to me.
Yeah.
Like it's just you don't need to. That's not yours. It doesn't need to be yours for thousands of years, hundreds of years. So I'm kind of against that. But cremate me, or actually give me to science first. Go save some people.
Oh, yes.
Right. If not that, cremate me. But then we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
There's a couple options here. Put me in an Etch-a-Sketch.
Love it.
Okay.
Classic. Classic.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Give them to kids. Give them to my family. We can talk. It'll be great. Or take my ashes and you put them in a set of paint, like a lot of like different colors and everything, and then you give that paint to like 8 artists, and then they just paint 8 works of art, and then you are forever part of art moving forward, which would be very cool.
That's very cool.
Last one, put me in a f***ing confetti cannon.
No,
Take me out to the beach.
that's not a far enough distance.
I know, it would
for
just,
the
like, go into your
ashes
face.
to not come back.
Yeah,
and
wear me.
to be- oh,
Wear me.
you could be a firework.
What are you, Buffalo Bill?
Firework.
Yeah, firework. Because then it's far.
You could be in a gender.
ashes on the skin.
You could be a gender
You could be in
reveal.
a gender reveal party. Yeah.
Full circle, guys. We just went full circle.
That's funny.
I was gonna say, Nicole, there's lots of stories too of people spreading their ashes on Disneyland rides, especially Haunted Mansion.
Oh, creepy.
Yep.
yeah.
No, it's real bad. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Oh, yikes.
I've always thought of an hourglass too, because I'm fascinated by hourglasses. But it's like, is there some metaphor there? I don't know, but it's just cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. What
yeah,
time
you're
was
running
it?
out of time. Yeah.
Running out of
when
time.
your
That's
time runs
right.
out, that's
I don't
it.
need to be creepy. I just want to be sparkly.
Yeah, no, yours is like kind of cute, but it's like,
Fireworks great too, though. I love that.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Okay.
the compost thing is the new thing now. Like they're putting
yeah,
the bodies in the compost area.
Yep.
I like
which
that.
must smell terrible.
Oh gosh, you're right.
Like just just throw another one on.
Human steak. I also like the plant a tree version of if you
Yeah.
do take ground, put a tree.
That's my
seed
other.
with you and-
Yeah,
Yeah, because energy can never cease to exist, right?
it's cool.
So it always has to be somewhere.
Become a tree.
Oh, entropy is going to happen. Energy will cease to exist. Nick. That's the ultimate end.
It'll never end.
Trillions and trillions and trillions of years in the future.
Oh no, Nicole, I have some bad news for you.
Oh no.
Okay, and it's bad news for everybody, even everybody listening. A word from Anthony is not going to be here today, guys. And I
got real nervous there for a second. I didn't know what was coming.
What if
I
you?
was like,
I didn't press record.
It's still not recorded. And I'm just telling Nicole.
Plachy brings in the guillotine. He's like, "Whoa, this was your last episode here at React."
Nicole, I'm really embarrassed. I don't want the other guys to know.
Anthony said to let you guys know that he's in Napa.
That's the word from Anthony. He better make.
I
up for
tried, and he better make up for it. And I want people in
Yeah.
the comments
Yeah.
to ask for Anthony back and get mad at him. Get mad at him.
And he better send you some photos to throw up for the video
I'll
viewers.
tell him. Yep,
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
Of
I
him
need
drinking
photos.
wine up in Napa.
And I'll make his voice do the
thing.
do the thing.
Yeah.
What's the thing? I don't know.
We'll make
thing.
him talk.
We'll make him talk. We have the power to make him talk, even if he doesn't want to.
Some AI.
Guys, that's a podcast. We did it. Woo!
Nick, that was fun, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Nick. That was great.
Yeah.
Hey, this was his first podcast.
Yeah, dude,
podcast
another
ever.
one.
Oh, Nick, where can we find you at?
Yeah.
Oh, you can find me on just Instagram, nothing else.
Dude, wait, that's the way to do it.
I
Keep it
watched
that way.
Nick in real time basically be taught how to use it. It was really,
Oh,
really
100%. No, 100. The other day, right? I didn't know how to save a video, and I was with the Corey, the good singer, and then like he was like, he was like, do this and do this, and it's how you save it. And I was like, oh, I can access it later. He's like, yeah. Right on.
He's learning.
And lastly, everybody, please, again, go over to Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. If you're on YouTube, still go over there. Leave us reviews. Download the episodes. And give this video a like. Comment down below.
Please.
Your worst... how do I want to word this?
Your favorite worst death?
Yeah, because I was wanting to do favorite.
What's
your favorite worst death that we talked about here.
Wow.
I just imagine those comments getting morbid. You know?
They will.
Yeah.
Let it rip. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We brought in 7 people in outfits between $10 and $10,000.
And these 2 guessers who will compete to match the price tag to the outfit. Can you guess which of these outfits cost 10 grand?
Welcome to First Looks.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Sierra.
We're your hosts on Junebeam.
Let's get into it.
I'm looking at these two. I'm noticing there's a lot of brands being covered up over here. So I'm gonna give you the 1,000, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you our high end. Also, the nails are really cute.